Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Everybody staying warm? It's getting cold here. I know it's a lot colder where you guys are up north, so much colder. But here in South Texas, it's starting to get really cold. It's already in the 30s and it's in the middle of the afternoon today. Today is Thursday, a little after 2 o'clock, and it's already gotten cold. We started out in the 50s, I think, and now we're in the 30s. It's colder than they even said it was going to be. So it's coming in really quickly. The good news is there's no precipitation with it, at least on our end here. Now, I know some of you guys are getting some sleet, snow, and rain. It's dry. It's a dry cold here, so that's good. The only thing is the wind is blowing really hard. That's a little bit scary because the town we live in, it's a very small little town, and all the wires are exposed. They don't have them underground. We live uh, on a limestone plat. It's all limestone here, so nothing is underground. Everything's above ground. So when the winds blow, electricity goes out. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Hopefully, everything will stay on. But we've already gotten notices from CPS to, you know, stand by. You might lose your electricity. Keep your phones charged. Phones charged. I want heat. Keep your gasoline in your car in case you have to go out there and stay warm. That's what they should be saying. Anyway, it's going to be a cold Christmas, which is okay. Christmas should be cold, so that's good. I'm thankful that we're not going to get any snow or sleet or ice or anything like that. I'm really happy about that. Hopefully, you guys have had a little Christmas fun, got all your Christmas shopping done. I ordered most everything just over the internet from Amazon, Kohl's, and Macy's. Those are my favorite places to order from. So I do all my ordering and it just comes to the front door. I love it. I don't know how brick and mortar stores stay up anymore. You stay in business because I think a lot of people are doing that. But I'll tell you what, the grocery store is booming. Every time I go to HEB, oh my gosh, we went there today. We couldn't even find a place to park. It is crazy. But a lot of people, not only are they getting ready for Christmas, they're getting ready for this weather. Because when it gets really cold like that, nobody's going to want to come out. And what if they lose electricity and all that? So they're buying fire logs and wood, and they're getting everything ready for this cold weather. So it was crazy. It really was. Um, we went to last night. My daughter invited me to go with her and her family to go look at lights in Austin. It's called Austin Trail of Lights in Zilker Park. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so beautiful and so amazing. If you live anywhere near there, y'all should go see it. It's only $5 to get in. If you pay for it online, it's like a $2 extra fee per ticket, and it goes up to $7. A convenience fee. $2. It seems like that's more convenient if we paid for it online, but they charge extra. Anyway, it's only $5. It's a huge park. I mean, there's tunnels and tunnels of lights, Christmas trees everywhere. It was so gorgeous, so beautiful. It was so wonderful. We had hot chocolate and kettle corn and just walked around the park. We parked probably a mile and a quarter from the park, a long ways. Old grandma had to keep up, and I did a good job doing it. And then walking through the whole park, and then we had to walk back. So altogether, by the time we got home, back and forth, we were out for like 6 hours. So it was a long day yesterday. I was exhausted, very exhausted, but it felt good. Felt good to be out. And it was before it was really cold. It wasn't that cold last night. It was in the 40s, but nothing that bad. Only bad thing that I did was I couldn't find my gloves. I didn't bring them with me. And in my husband's car, he had some nice gloves, some nice black leather gloves. So I took them with me, and he doesn't even know this yet. And I lost one of the gloves in the park, of course. They were big. They were too big for me. And I was taking them off and on, and I lost one. Dang it. And I didn't even ask him if I could use them. I just took them. So I need to replace those gloves before he figures it out. He doesn't often wear them, but they were in his car just in case he needed them. So when he goes to look for them, it won't be there, or there'll only be one. So I got to replace that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on Amazon and go order him another pair of gloves and say, oh, look. He's going to say, I already have some. And I'm going to say, no, you don't. I haven't told him that I lost it yet. All right. So did you guys watch the last January 6th committee hearing where they referred Trump and others for criminal charges? So did y'all watch the last one? It didn't last as long as I thought it was. It was pretty short. I started watching it, and then I had a lot of work to do. I had readings and some healing sessions to do, so I just recorded it. And then when I went back to watch it, I'm like, oh, I could have watched that. That didn't take too long. It was pretty fast. But, I think the referral was obstruction of an official proceeding, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., of making false statements, conspiracy to assisting and aiding those that are involved in insurrection, which he's still doing, because he's already said that if I'm president, I'll pardon all of you insurrectionists. Basically, that's what he's saying. But I don't remember all of it. But y'all know making false statements and all those things. So they've referred them for all those things. So I just hope that it'll all pan out soon, and we can see the DOJ take some action. Action Jack. Would you call him Action Jack? I don't know why. That sounds right for me. Okay. What else? So there's another thing that has come out just recently, because they're releasing all the transcripts of all the testimonies that's coming out. And Cassidy Hutchinson, we had already seen a lot of her testimony. They showed a lot of it. But she was the one that was very truthful and came out and said, honestly told what was going on. But now it's coming out that the White House ethics lawyer, how weird is that, told her to say, I don't recall. Now, he didn't tell her to lie, but he just said, you don't have to, if you don't remember, just don't remember. You don't have to say you remember. They can't do anything to you for saying, I don't remember. But that's a lie. If you can remember and somebody's telling you not to say that you remember, that's still a lie. It's still a lie. And also, she was told that if she was loyal, she'd be taken care of. And they dangled jobs in front of her and everything. And she finally got another attorney because she knew that wasn't right. She's a good woman. She really is. She's a good woman. She knows that what he was doing is witness tampering, and that's exactly what he was doing. And that is that Stefan Passantino or something. Stefan Passantino, I think that's what his name is. So yeah, I wonder what the fallout will be for him. I'm going to take a look at that. Let's see if Spirit has something to say about that. How's it going to shake out? I haven't even taken my cards out here. I need to get them out. He just may very well flip on Trump. So if they get the goods on him and for a lighter sentence, he might flip on Trump. So let's take a look at it. Let's take a look and see what's going to happen. Okay, so Stefan Passantino. I think that's it, right? Passantino? Is that how you say it? What can I tell everybody about him? What's going on with him? Let's take a look at Stefan Passantino. Okay, let me pull some cards, see what Spirit has to say about that. Honestly, truthfully, what can I tell everybody? Sorry, you guys. It takes a few minutes here. Okay. So the first card I pulled is the Hierophant card. So he's definitely going to need an attorney. That's what this card stands for, an attorney. He's going to need an attorney. And MAGA stands for making attorneys get attorneys. That's what they say on Midas Touch all the time. It's so funny. He's going to need an attorney for sure. Oh my gosh, they are out to get him. Knight of Swords. There's a lot of energy being put forth to go after him. It's very aggressive. They are very determined to get him. They're gonna, try to bring him to justice for sure. They are gonna set their sights on him definitely. The world, the world is watching, so it's very important to get this right. And the DOJ will definitely fulfill its obligation and achieve justice and success. So yes. I do believe that he's going to be in trouble. He is going to be in trouble. I pulled one more card. Let's see. I just want to ask, will he flip on Trump? And I pulled this card, King of Wands. I believe this means that he is going to comply with the DOJ and he's going to start talking. This is all that creative energy. He's stupid, but he's not going to go to jail for Trump. He's not that stupid. So he will start talking. He's going to have to save himself, and he will do that. Yeah. I think he'll flip. I really do. So we'll have that to look forward to. Yay. And there's just so much to talk about. There's so much going on in the news right now. And then President Zelensky just visited the U.S., visited Biden, and made the most wonderful speech. I don't know if y'all saw it. He made a wonderful, wonderful speech. And he's, everybody wants to support him. And hopefully they'll continue to do that even after, January 3rd when the House changes. And let's see who's going to be in charge. Even though the Republicans are supposed to be in charge, we're still not sure if McCarthy is going to be in charge or not. I should take another look into that. I've looked into it before, but I think we should do it again. I don't know if he has all the votes that he needs. There's so much game playing going on. Everybody's just trying to get their piece of the pie and holding out so that they can get whatever they want from McCarthy. I don't know. These Republicans, well, I guess I'm pretty sure even Democrats do all that. They all play games, I'm sure. It's politics. Got to get what they got to get when they can get it. So let's just take a look. Is he going to get all the votes that he needs to become the leader of the House? Let's take a look. Sorry, I'm doing all the shuffling here. I usually turn the camera off and on, which I might do that just to make it a little bit shorter, because it takes a long time to shuffle up all the cards and ask all the questions. In your mind, you got to ask the questions and then lay them out. So, honestly, truthfully, will McCarthy get all the votes that he needs? Is he going to get all the votes he needs? He'll be the supreme leader. Wow, y'all. Wow. It's kind of weird. Might not happen so well for him. So I went ahead and pulled a few cards. Let's see. The first card I pulled is the High Priestess card. I feel like they're still questioning McCarthy, if he is actually the best choice for them. And they're rethinking this whole thing, Do they want to continue to have a leader that basically kisses Trump's butt? So they're rethinking everything. That's what I feel this means. Next card I pulled is the Temperance card. McCarthy is actually promising everything and anything that he can do. He is, he's trying to do anything that he can. He's just, whatever they're asking, he's going with the flow. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. You know what I mean? He's doing everything that he can. He, you know, because that's how bad he wants to get their votes. So he'll say yes to anything, basically. Nine of Swords. This is the last card I pulled, and it doesn't look very good right now for him. Now, this situation could change, but right now I feel like he's still stressed out and worried that he doesn't have enough votes. Okay? So, a lot of times this card is a temporary situation. I hope it stays that way, but as of now, it looks like he doesn't have enough votes right now. So he's still working on it. But it's a stressful situation for him. Keeping him up at night for sure. So good. I'm glad to hear that. So at least as of now, he doesn't have enough votes, and I hope it stays that way. I hope somebody else comes in and swoops it away from him. Okay, you guys, it's been reported that, the Republicans are in a meltdown mode. They're fighting amongst each other in the House. Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene are fighting amongst each other and everything. They're bickering back and forth. Boebert said she doesn't support all those weird, QAnon things that Marjorie Taylor Greene believes in, and all the things that she says, she doesn't believe in them. So she's kind of distancing herself from, that sort of thing. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene tweets out, well, she only, that Boebert only won by 500 votes. So, they're going after each other. So I just want to know if Republicans are really in meltdown mode, which is really weird. And I pulled 3 cards, and this is the way I see it. Okay. The High Priestess card came out again after shuffling. I did stop and shuffle. They are really, really rethinking everything about this whole party, about following Donald Trump and all. They're rethinking the whole thing. And as they're seeing handwriting on the wall. So they know that it's over with Trump. They know it. And their intuition is cranking up. They're listening to their intuition. They're listening to their constituents even. And yes, they are questioning about following Trump now. This is my Trump card. So definitely, Republicans are rethinking supporting Donald Trump. Definitely. And this looks really, really good because this is a strength card. Now, many of them are going to have strength and the courage to go against him, to start speaking out against him, and y'all are going to start seeing it. You will start seeing it. They're going to start moving away from Trump. They're going to have that courage to do that. So he is loosening his grip on the party, and that will embolden them. So yeah, looks good. They are in meltdown mode because, there's a bunch of them that still want to have that affiliation with Trump. But there's a whole bunch of them that are ready to part with him, and that is causing a major problem with them. Yes. That looks good. Looks good. So, the Democrats have been receiving lots of threats. I mean, the way that it's really sad the way that politics have, it's because of Trump. I think it's Trumpism, He's given everybody a green light to be angry, mean, and nasty. And, if you don't like something somebody does, fight about it and hurt somebody else and go after somebody. It's terrible. So it's dangerous to be a politician now. It's really, really sad. It really is sad. But the good thing, did y'all hear? Of course you did. Trump's taxes will soon be released. And now we've gotten the preliminary report about him, and it looks like that he was never under audit. Remember, he kept saying, I'll release my taxes after the audit, after the audit. He was not under audit at all. At all. And in 2016 and 17, he paid $750 in taxes. Can you believe it? A billionaire. And in 2020, he paid zero. And there were some years that he paid quite a lot, though. I think in what was it, 2018? I think he paid almost $1 million in taxes, but that was in the middle of his presidency. And then in 2019, he paid 133,000, I think it was, and I bet that $1 million payment about killed him. And you know what? If you go back and look at his taxes, he never made any money. You know what I mean? He showed loss, loss, loss. Every year he was showing a loss. And then one year he was in the red, and then he paid some taxes on it, you know? So it took many, many years of being in the negative to finally pay that $1 million, you know? But that's a lot of money. But I'm sure he made a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. So we're going to hear a lot more of that coming out very, very soon. And that just shows everybody what a liar he is. You know what I mean? Everybody knew he was lying. It's not like nobody doesn't know he's lying. It's he got a pass. He got a pass and was able to lie because nobody cared. I mean, the Democrats, we cared, yes. But the Republicans, they didn't care. They didn't care. They just gave him a pass. Whatever he says, whatever he does, it's fine. You know, let's give him a pass. I don't understand it. I don't know why that happened, but, you know, he's going to pay the piper now. So now all the information finally is coming out. It took years and years and years, and we kept saying, you know, one of these days, Trump's going to be exposed. And Trump will, you know, one day he's going to have to answer. And it's the start. It is the start. There's so much, like I said, there's just so much out there right now. There's so many traitors. There were so many people that were involved in this insurrection. There's so many people that supported Trump, you know. And there's so many people that the January 6th committee got their testimony, and they wouldn't say a thing because they're just traitors. There's a whole bunch of them that just pled the fifth. They pled the fifth. You know, I was watching the news, and there was Roger Stone, of course, we know about that Kelly Ward, Jeff Clark, John Eastman, Charlie Kirk. He pled the fifth. All of it, you know. Nick Fuentes, he pled the fifth. You know, Hillary Clinton, she sat and answered questions for 11 hours on the House Select Committee during her Benghazi crap. Poor lady. I mean, she stood and held her ground for 11 hours and answered all the questions. She didn't plead the fifth. And all these traitors, they all plead the fifth. They better watch out because Captain Jack, he's on. He is on, and he is committed. He's going after him. Did y'all hear about this other guy, George Santos? He was just elected to the U.S. 3rd District of New York, and he's been caught in a whole bunch of lies because, you know, he learned well from the master Trump. Trump lied about everything and lies about everything and gets away with it. So, you know, he's like, well, I'm going to do that too. So this guy, following in the footsteps of Trump, lied about his employment. He lied about his education. He lied about where he lived. He said that he lost 4 employees at the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting, right? He was charged with check fraud in Brazil. That's weird. He claims to be Jewish and that his grandparents were fleeing from the Holocaust. And it's all a lie. It's all lies, lies, lies. And now he's gone into hiding. He's going to come back, you know, when the swearing-in ceremony comes in January, and Okay, I'm here now. The liar's here to be sworn in. So I just want to take a look at him and see what's going to happen to him because they know all these things now, and it seems so unfair that he's allowed to be part of Congress. How can that be? Unfortunately, he wasn't vetted. And unfortunately, the Democrats didn't go after him. I wish that, a reporter, a Democrat or something would have exposed him before he was voted in. So I don't know. Can you lie and it's okay? And it's not illegal to lie? You got caught in a lie, so sorry. Catch me next election? I don't know. So I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to shuffle the cards and take a look at George Santos. Gosh, y'all, I can see the temperature. It's gone down to 28 just since I started this reading. Can you believe it? That's how quick y'all know how cold it is. But to me, that's crazy cold. That's crazy. All right, I pulled the first card I pulled on this George Santos. This is Eight of Swords. He is in hiding, that's for sure. That's what this is pretty much telling us. He's definitely feeling the pressure, and he's trying to avoid facing the consequences of his lies. But he's done it to himself. I don't understand why somebody would lie that blatantly. Don't they know that they're going to be, revealed? All the truth will be revealed soon. The next card I pulled is the Four of Wands. I feel like this is a celebration and that we will be celebrating and happy with the outcome of this. No matter which way it goes, we're going to be happy about how it shakes out. So that's good to know. This was the last card I pulled, and it is Three of Wands. So this indicates to me that he is taking some time to make some alternative plans for his future. He's worried. He's that worried that he's making alternate plans, and there are big changes ahead. He may be thinking about walking away. He may be, I know these people that are in politics, they're very ambitious, but he's thinking about it. He hasn't came to that final decision yet, but whenever I see somebody with their back to me like this, I know this is, right now, he's thinking about the future and just leaving, just walking away and leaving. So he got himself into a big mess for sure. Let's pull one more card for clarification. Let's see if we can get a little clarification on that. That kind of leaves us open. This isn't great clarification. It's the Temperance card. So basically, we must be patient. Whenever I see the clarification for, being the Temperance, we have to be patient. We have to wait and see how this is all going to play out. So sometimes we're not supposed to know what's going to happen, right? We can read the energy of what's going on right now, but as far as the future, we're supposed to be patient and just, let him grow through his experience and his lessons. Because this is a lesson for him, believe it or not. It's a big, big lesson for him, a big experience. He's a young guy, and this is a good, big learning lesson for him. So we'll see how that shakes out. We're going to be hearing more about Trump's, not being audited, Trump's taxes. All presidents are supposed to be audited. Every year that they're serving, they're supposed to be audited. But Trump wasn't audited, So there's some things going on in there that are still needing to be investigated. And I guarantee you the DOJ is doing that. So we have more to look forward to. That's for sure. There's a lot going on. And, hold on to your hats, people. Let's take a quick look at Trump. I haven't done a reading on him in a little bit. Let's see how he's feeling, how he's doing. What's going on with him? I can't imagine that he's real happy with all the situation right now. There's just so many things going on with Trump right now. It's crazy. Let's see. How's Trump doing? What can I tell everybody? Show me how Trump's doing right now. How's he feeling? How's he feeling? That's what we really want to know. How's he feeling? Does he got any nails left? Chewing his nails? All right, let's take a look at Trump. 28 degrees, y'all. That is cold. I'm going to stay in the house. I'm not going anywhere. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere. I still have more presents to wrap. I wrapped up some presents, and they're sitting on the other side of my bench here. I'm not putting them under the tree because I'm taking them to my daughter's house for Christmas Eve. And the baby kitty cat keeps unwrapping them. As soon as I wrapped it up, he started chewing on the package and tore it open. Like a little stinker. A little stinker. All right. Let's take a look. First card I pulled, Four of Cups. He ain't happy. That is for sure. That's for sure. So, you know, whenever I see this card, I know that this person is not open, is very upset. He's depressed, and he just cannot accept the fact that he was not elected president again. He just can't let that go. It's so weird. You know, so many people have tried to help him, have tried to help him move past it, told him to give it up, and he just won't accept it. He won't accept that, hey, the election is over, you did not win, and you will never be the president again. He just can't accept it. He's a crazy guy. He really is. And again, the next card that I pulled is the Four of Wands. So we will be happy with the outcome also. So this is a card of celebration. We will be celebrating the outcome of all of this. He's not very happy, but we're going to be very, very happy. I mean, he's got so many legal problems. It's crazy. So the Lover's card is the next card, and this is about choice because we're not looking at a love situation here with Trump. We're not doing a love reading for him. So this is about a choice that he needs to make. This is very important for him. Is he going to stay on the path that he's on now, or is he going to choose a different path? You know, and I feel like this will probably be a deal that's being offered to him. So I think that's what it will come down to. I feel like he'll have to make a choice of a deal that's being offered to him. I mean, I hope they prosecute him, but he is not happy. He is definitely not happy. This is Five of Cups. He is in a bad place right now. He can't see any good. I mean, he has everything in the world. There's no reason for him to lie. There's no reason for him to behave the way he does and turn the country upside down. Absolutely no reason. He has so much to be happy for, so much good in his life. He has so much wealth. He can do anything in the world that he wants. But what does he want to do? He wants to create turmoil. He wants to be powerful. He wants to be the king. And this has put him in a bad place. It really has. So he's not happy. He can't see the good in his life. He can't see, you know, all the happy things that he had in his life. And it's really sad. Can you imagine that you're a billionaire and you're not happy? Imagine that. You can buy anything you want, but all you want to do is ruin the country and have destruction. So no, he's not a happy guy. He is very upset and sad right now. So, you know, we're not supposed to be joyful and happy about that, but I kind of am. Sorry. I saw this picture of Trump. It was, I don't know if y'all have seen it. I saw it on Twitter. The back of Trump with a big bow on him, and it said he had handcuffs. He was in handcuffs, and it said, "All I want for Christmas." Trump handcuffed in jail. Yeah, I know a lot of us feel like that because he just keeps going, going, and going. Thank goodness he's not on Twitter. He's allowed back on, but Thank goodness we don't have to listen to him, and I don't go to Truth Social, so I don't have to hear anything he has to say anymore, and it's very refreshing and nice. I want him just to go away. If even if they just made a deal with him, and if he goes away, that would be great. I hope you guys could hear me. I have my now that I notice it a little bit, it's kind of far away. There it is. All right. So hopefully y'all can hear me okay. All right, guys, I think I'm all done. I've taken more than 30 minutes, so it's kind of gotten a little bit long. Um, I made my Christmas cookies. Did you guys make any Christmas cookies? My grandson's birthday was last Sunday, and I had all the ingredients and I did everything. So usually we do everything all together. We make the cookie dough and cut them and everything, but the kids are older now, they're much older. And so I pre-baked all the cookies and I got all the frostings and glaze and everything, all the little sprinkles, everything you could think of. I had it. All the colors, green, white, red, and any kind of sprinkle you could think of. So we had it all ready. So after we did the birthday party, then we frosted our cookies and made all our sugar cookies, and it was nice. And my oldest granddaughter said she's not going to be coming next year. She'll be 23 next year. She's like, I'm not doing this next year. I'm like, sure. That's what you say now. I will have you here one way or the other. So I kind of tricked them because they came to a Christmas party and they came to the birthday party, and then they had to frost cookies with me. So, but they had fun doing it, and then they got to eat all the cookies. So I had all the cookies on the table. The ones that left, I packed up a bunch of cookies. They took them home. There were dozens of cookies, and had the rest. I put them out on platters on my kitchen table. And my dogs never, ever touch anything. Nothing. They never touch anything. I don't have to worry about it. I can leave it on the table. They'd been there for 2 days, and the kids would eat one or two. They'd come by and eat one or two. We came home from shopping yesterday. Yes, or the day before, whatever, the day before, something like that, 2 days ago. There was no cookies. All the cookies were gone. And you know what? The funny thing was, the table was just barely messed up. I have a tablecloth on it, and it was a little bit moved. The tablecloth was just a little bit moved. And I'm like, So the big dog, he's tall enough that he could lick the platter and not really even mess up the table if he wanted to, but I don't know, he could do it, but I don't think he did. I think it's the littler dog that got up on the chair and stood on the table and messed up the table a little bit, because she's kind of a piggy. I think she ate them all. Yeah. And she's been, the last couple of days, you can tell she's had a little bit of a stomach issue. She kind of was sulking a little bit. I'm like, too many cookies, too much sugar in cookies. Saved us a few calories though. But yeah, the doggies got their Christmas cookies too. As a matter of fact, when I was at HEB today, I bought them all a toy. This is the last shopping. I told my husband, I'm not going any more shopping. I'm not buying any more stuff. Nothing. I keep saying that. We keep going to the store, and it was a nightmare there. But I picked up some little squeaky, little toys. They love to squeak toys. They love to, anything they can chew on and squeak. So I got them a couple of squeaky toys, and I got my kitty cat. Y'all seen that fish? You charge it up, with the USB cord, and I haven't tried it yet. And it flip-flops around so your cat can go after it and play with it. We'll see how she likes it. I'm going to put it in her stocking, so see if that will keep her entertained a little bit. She's so sweet. I love her so much. She's such a cutie pie. And that little baby Fraser kitty, he's so cute and sweet too. But he really is pushing Addie Cat around. Addie Cat has always had a major attitude. Not with him. She just lets him get by with anything. He pushes her all around. She's sitting on a seat, and he wants her seat, and he'll just pow, 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 and she runs away. Poor little Addie Cat. I always say, that's not nice. But you know what? She's been super sweet since we got home from that little vacation that we had. She's been super sweet. She hasn't scratched us, bit us, nothing. It's like she realized how much she loves us. And I love her too. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go now. Thank you for tuning in with me and listening to all my things that I have to say. Also, I'd like to tell you guys that my grandnephew is he's off life support. Remember, I told you my niece had a little baby and he was immediately put on life support. So he's off life support. He's holding his own. He's stable. He's gone through surgery. And I think he's still on a ventilator, but he's doing much, much better. So your prayers are really helping him. So I appreciate it if you keep Baby Lane in your prayers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you guys, healing sessions do help and do work. They really, really do. I get such good feedback after doing healing sessions for people, and I'm really learning that doing it all together as one package is a lot better. Okay, so when I do a chakra balancing, grounding, um, and releasing the energy, and then I do the healing session all together, it's so much more powerful. And I've kind of just been, trying to see the feedback that I get, the way that, different ways that I do it, and see the feedback that I get. And I've come to the conclusion that it's much, much powerful when I put it all in one package. And usually when I do a healing session, I'll just strictly do healing session. I won't do the chakra balancing and the grounding and the energy work because it takes a long, long time. But if you'd like to do that, I do charge for that. And I don't like to say that I'm charging for a healing session, but I'd like to say I'm charging for energy work. If you'd just like a healing session with me, look down below. I'm happy to include you. And when I do a healing session, I don't do a whole bunch of people all at once. I do the healing session for you individually at that time, one-on-one. So just know that. And if you get the healing session with the energy work and the full package, there is a charge for that. But I feel like it's worth it. Okay, I just want to say that I think it's worth it. I really do. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay, I am getting such good feedback with that. I can't tell you. If you've been a part of my healing sessions and you want to, let other people know, just write down, your experience. If you're open to doing that, write your experience down, because I've had a lot of people tell me wonderful things. So just know that. Okay. All right, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Love you so much. Thank you for tuning in with me. Thank you for being a part of my world. I love you guys. I read your comments. I'm sorry if I don't, if I'm not able to comment back on everybody, but know that I do read them. I do appreciate them. I love you guys so much. You're very important to me. I would be so appreciative if you would share this video with people. If you would, that helps get my readings out more, so the viewership higher. So that's good. So I'm looking forward to hearing from everybody. Okay, so y'all stay warm, stay inside, listen to weather advisors, don't do anything silly, have a wonderful Christmas, and stay warm. Love you guys. Do something kind for somebody. It will always come back to you. Bye for now. Take care.